Now, you can be as creative with these ingredients as you want, but you need not rack your brains coming up with new things out of nothing. Generations of Thai people have created ways, delicious ways of putting these together. Okay, and that's what I'm going to talk about. I'm going to talk about the structure of 4 major categories: curries, soups, stir fries, and salads. Now you might be wondering, well, what do I mean by a structure of a curry? I want to give you a quick analogy. If you were to make a car, in order for it to be a car, it needs certain things. It needs wheels, body, engine, etc. Those are the structures. But within that structure, you can have the body, whatever color or shape you want. You can have a diesel or gasoline engine. You can have leather or cloth interior. So the structure serves as a template to work from. But the choosing of the details, like what kind of meat, how much herbs, how much spice, that's for you to play with, and you can customize it to your liking. So let me talk about the structure of a curry so you get a good idea of what I mean. Now, curries in Thai, it's called gang, and it's loosely translated to curry. And I say loosely translated because there's no word in Thai that would mean everything that the word curry would mean. There are some things that we would consider a gang, but you might not. You might think that's more like a soup. So here's the requirement for it to be a gang. First, you gotta have a paste. You can pick whatever paste you like. You can make your own. You can buy one, but that's a requirement. Gang gets its flavors from a curry paste. Okay. Once you've picked your paste, then you want to choose your liquid. You can have a coconut-based curry, which is going to be richer, or you can have a water-based curry and use water or stock, which is going to be thinner, and that's when it's going to look more like a soup to you. Now, you can also choose to have a lot of liquid or a little bit and make it more like a sauce rather than a soup. So that's completely customizable. Once you've picked your paste, you picked your liquid, you're going to pick, for lack of better terms, I call them the chunks. Those are the things in your curry, the stuff you eat, including the meat. You can have a tough cut and then stew it for hours and make it fork tender. Or you can choose a tender cut or seafood and just cook it quickly. When it's done, it's done. Vegetables. Some vegetables are obviously not Thai vegetables, but considering the fact that we are not in Thailand, and in the spirit of trying to eat local vegetables, I would make yourself an exception and use whatever vegetables you think would work in that dish. Okay? So anything would work. And then finally, finishing herbs, like we talked about, all the basils and whatnot, toss it in at the end. And then once you've picked that, you're gonna fiddle around with the seasoning. Obviously, we need salt. Salt comes from fish sauce. If you're making a vegetarian curry, you can use salt in this situation. A little bit of sugar to round off the spice and the saltiness. And I put tamarind in brackets because sour is not generally a major component in a curry, but some curries have sour as a component. So that's something you just got to figure out what tastes better for you. Okay, so that is how you get to a Thai curry. As long as you pick one of these, choose how you want to customize it, boom, you've got it. You've made a real Thai curry. All right, let's move on to soup. Soups in Thai is called tom. That's the prefix. You may recognize names such as tom yum or tom kha. Those are examples of our soup. It looks very similar to a curry, except the main difference is that soup gets its flavor from an herb infusion. Like I talked about earlier, big pieces of lemongrass, let it infuse. The liquid is the same. The choice is the same. You can have a coconut base, you can have a water base, stock base. Generally, soups tend to be lighter, so we don't use all coconut milk because that's going to be too rich, too heavy, and you have 2 bites and then you're sick of it. So we usually mix coconut milk with some water. Once you picked your liquid, the chunks choices are exactly the same. Whatever meat you want, whatever veg, whatever finishing herbs you want. Finally, the seasoning, we see a little bit of a difference here. We still have fish sauce. We still have a little bit of sugar. Now we see in the acid component, we see the use of lime. And we use lime in soups and not in curries because soups are lighter. So it will benefit from the the citrusy, refreshing quality of a lime. Whereas if you put a lime in the curry, it'll be so overpowered by the heavy spices that, you know, you might as well use tamarind. So that is a Thai soup. We're almost done. We're moving on to salads. Here we need to do a little bit of a paradigm shift. I had a little hard time trying to describe it. There's nothing in Thai that means salad. The word salad just has no direct translation because a salad in Thai cuisine, let me say this, it's very different from a Western salad in many ways. For example, there's no salad greens, no leafy greens, there's no oil, no vinegar. It's mostly meat and a little bit of vegetables. The only reason why I use the word salad is because these dishes are prepared by tossing stuff together in a bowl. That's pretty much what a salad is. You may recognize yam, pla, and lap. These are the three types of a Thai salad. You may recognize these names. Now, the structure. We first need a protein. Protein, Thai salads are very protein centric. It will be, the direction of your salad will be based on this. You can have any protein you want. You can have ground meat, you can grill it and then slice it, you can use cured meat like sausages, you can use shellfish, eggs. And I put noodles here in brackets even though it's not a protein, but sometimes we do make a noodle salad and it would take the position of the protein in this case. So once you pick your protein, then you pick your vegetables. We don't have salad greens in Thailand, so the vegetables we use are nothing that wilt. Onions, celery, tomatoes, peanuts, I would throw into this category as well. But Thai salads generally can last at room temperature for a long time without wilting. Okay, now herbs, very, very important part of a Thai salad. Sturdy and or finishing herbs. Remember, if you want to use sturdy herbs like lemongrass, kaffir lime leaves, you want to finely chop them so you can eat them comfortably in your salad. Finally, the dressing. Now the dressing would be the determining factor of a Thai salad. The distinguishing factor, I should say. There's only one kind of dressing. I mean, we're that creative. Unlike Western cuisines, we don't have ranch, Thousand Island, all that stuff. There's one dressing, and the dressing is fish sauce, lime juice, usually in about equal portions, a little bit of sugar, and some chilies. That's it. Now, sometimes there's a little bit of a variation in that there's no sugar. Sometimes the chili is dry, sometimes the chili is fresh. The modern cook now gets creative, and sometimes they use this Thai chili paste and mix it into the dressing. But that's pretty much as far as I've seen a Thai salad gets. So, and makes life simpler for you. And remember, the word salad does not translate into anything, so that might explain the difference. So that is a Thai salad. Finally, our last category is a stir fry. You may recognize names such as pat, that's the prefix. If you go to a Thai restaurant, anything has pat in front of it, it is a stir fry. Now, as I said earlier, the Chinese people gave us the art of stir frying. So over time, Thai people have added our own flair to it. So now there exist two major styles, a Chinese style and a Thai style. Chinese style stir fries, the sauce would contain things like garlic, soy sauces, oyster sauce. It looks very much like Chinese food. And then a little bit of sugar. I say soy sauces because often there's multiple kinds of soy sauce involved. Thai style, on the other hand, would contain Thai things like curry paste, the Trinity, palm sugar and fish sauce, usually spicier. Now, as to what you stir fry, you can stir fry anything you want. The methodology, the basic methodology of a stir fry goes something like this. You start with your aromatics, and by aromatics I mean your sturdy herbs, your curry paste, garlic, shallots, things like that. Then you want to add your meat, and then you add your vegetables, then you go in with the sauce and finish it off with any finishing herbs you like. You don't have to have any meat, you can just make a vegetable stir fry. You don't have to have any vegetables, you can just make a meat stir fry. We do that a lot. You don't have to have any finishing herbs, you can just finish it at the sauce. And depending on the kind of meat and veg you use, sometimes the order of this gets reversed. But generally, this is the structure of a stir fry. So, That's the 4 things that I've got for you. Obviously, we do more than just these 4. We also grill, we deep fry, we steam, but I didn't talk about them because few people can grill, deep fry, and steam on a regular basis at home. But if you got a pot and you got a pan, you can make a soup, a curry, a salad, and a stir fry.